Are you trying to decide between a D90 versus a D110? Well, I'm going to give you some tips and I'm going to tell you which one I prefer in this video. All right, so let's start out. Let's talk about a D90 versus a D110, and I'm talking about a D110 5-door versus the D90 2-door. So just for clarity purposes, this beautiful burgundy red, I feel like Vanna White right now, is a D90. The 90 stands for 90 inches from center of axle to center of axle. The white one behind me, 5-door, we're counting the rear door too, is 110 inches. These are estimate numbers. 110 inches from center of axle to center of axle. Before I get into the details, let me throw a curveball to you really quick. D90, D110, 4 doors, 5-door in the back. There is also the variant of a D110 3-door. So a D110 3-door basically has 2 doors, which we have some of those on the website, versus this D110 that has 4 doors. All right, so let's get into which one should you go with? Well, it depends on which one are you attracted to. Are you attracted to the 90 versus the 110? Whichever one speaks to you the most is the one you should go with. Don't second guess it. Don't try to justify it or anything else. Whether you're saying, oh, I really like the 110, but I don't know if it's going to fit in my garage, or I really like the 90, but I think I might need something bigger. Just go with whichever one speaks to you first. That's my first piece of advice. My next piece of advice is, how many people are normally with you? When you go out and about, is it just you and one other, or is it you and, let's say, 2 children or another couple? So if it's you and one other, 90 is going to be perfect for you. If it's you and 2 other individuals, like your children, a 90 is still going to be perfect for you. But let's throw in a dog or 2 dogs. So if you have a 90 and it's you, one other, and 2 children, now how big is your dog? If it's somebody the size of Lucy, which is 75 pounds, 90 is still going to work. But if it was Lucy and Leo, that's not going to work so well in the 90. You're going to have to move to the 110. So here's some other things to consider. A D90, the 2-door version here, the cargo area is the same size of the 90 as it is in the 110. The only place that you pick up additional room when you go to a 110 is the second row seating area. So if it's you and, let's say, 5 people total, or you and 6, you definitely are going to have to go to the 110, because you can put 4 people in the 90 in the rear and they will be comfortable for 45 minutes, an hour, but anything after that, it's not going to be so comfortable. A 110, they can be comfortable for a long time. Here's the thing about a 110 that some people will bring up is the second row doesn't provide a lot of leg room. Yes, that's true traditionally. However, when we're doing a custom build, we can move that second row back by 7 inches, so it provides a lot of leg room if that's what you need. And then the driver can have his room or her room to be able to move the seat back, and the individuals in the second row can have plenty of room to stretch out and be comfortable. And then you've got the bench seats in the back. So before I wrap this up, I told you which one do I prefer? And take a guess, which one do I prefer? Well, I prefer both. And that's not a cop-out, I'm just telling you. 90 serves a really nice purpose. It's sporty, it's fun to drive, it's really enjoyable. The 110, I feel like it's a traditional Land Rover Defender, what a lot of people expect, and I like to carry stuff, specifically dogs. So I absolutely have to have both, but it's up to you. Which one do you prefer? If you're just starting out with your first Defender, then I would say go with a 90, enjoy it, love it, and before you know it, I'll tell you, it's a slippery slope. You will end up with a 110 4-door, a 110 2-door, a 130. It just never stops. So I hope that helps. If you got any questions, comment in the video and we'll answer those questions for you.